Welcome back. Well, politics is indeed a game of numbers, a game the People's Democratic Party appears to be losing to the opposition, the All Progressives Congress in the House of Representatives. Following the defection of 37 PDP lawmakers to the APC, the ruling party has lost its numerical advantage, giving the APC a very slim lead. In our big story tonight, our political correspondent, Charles Aruka, examines the emerging shift in the balance of power and its significance for the National Assembly.
Indomie instant noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
This convention,
it all began like a simple act of protest at the PDP's Special National Convention on August the 31st, when 7 governors in the People's Democratic Party's fold walked out along with former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. That action soon gathered momentum, resulting in a splinter group within the party called the New PDP. However, the court ruled that the faction was illegitimate. Consequently, 5 out of the 7 governors pitched tents with the opposition All Progressives Congress. Aside from rumors that the divisions were also infecting the National Assembly, it was still like a bolt out of the blues when 37 PDP lawmakers in the House of Representatives also defected to the APC.
point of order from 37 colleagues of ours that read thus. We, the undersigned members of the House of Representatives, elected under the platform of the People's Democratic Party, wish to inform you that we have joined the All Progressives Congress. This action is as a result of the division faction in the political party that sponsored our election into the House of Representatives.
In the 360-member House, the PDP previously held the majority with 208 members. Now, 37 members short, they've been reduced to 171, giving the opposition a very slim edge with 172 members. However, the APC still needs 181 members to form a simple majority, meaning they are short of that by 9. The situation may appear deadlocked, but for how long? Since there are feelers that more members may follow suit.
PDP right now is regarded as a sinking boat. And so, if you are a member of the House of Rep and the governor, who is the leader of the party in your state, has defected to another party, the best way to lose your seat or not to be fielded in the coming election is to sit tight with the whole party from which the governor had defected. So it has nothing to do with principle. It has everything to do with survival tactics.
The PDP's leadership has, however, responded with the threat of a lawsuit against the decamped lawmakers with the intention of forcing them to lose their seats.
Adame has affirmed that there is one indivisible PDP. So these members, Mr. Speaker, has recommended in section 68(1) should vacate their seats because they breached section 61H and 61T.
We have seen impunity have its way in this country. Regrettably, we decided to go to court and we secured a court order restraining the presiding officer from declaring our positions. So we have dotted all the I's and crossed the T's. We are on the other side.
But the defecting legislators appear to have taken the decision to decamp, armed with proper legal backing.
This communication is made pursuant to section 68(1)(g) of the Constitution of the Republic of Nigeria 1999. For your information, guidance and records, please.
From the legal standpoint, the fact that the PDP Senate, the House of Reps members who are defecting can say that their party before now had been embroiled in crisis and division, will also stand them in good stead to switch over successfully without much consequence in terms of any threat to the loss of their seat.
A breakdown of the defecting PDP lawmakers shows that there are 11 from Kano, 6 from Kwara, 8 from Rivers, and 10 from Sokoto states, 4 of whose governors earlier moved to the PDP. Bauchi and Katsina states have one each. Now, aside from the possibility of more House of Reps members switching loyalties, all eyes will now be on the Senate to see the direction the tide in the upper house might likely follow. But one thing is sure, the ruling party will not be taking the current development lightly. For the big story, Charles Aruka, the Channels Television News.
Indomie instant noodles. Tasty nutrition. Good for you.
Flour Mills Nigeria PLC has identified education, especially that of the girl child, as key to industrialization, economic and national development. In demonstration of its support for the sector, the company donated a brand new Toyota Hiace bus to the New Era Girls Senior Secondary School in Surulere, Lagos. The Group Managing Director of Flour Mills PLC, Mr. Paul Gbadibo, says the choice of the school is because it is in one of its host communities.
And we are having it. Apart from focusing on ensuring food sufficiency in the country, Flour Mills Nigeria PLC also has interest in overall national development. According to the company's Group Managing Director, Mr. Paul Gbadibo, this is one reason why it supports education, including that of women.
We have chosen to donate this bus so as to facilitate, the operations of the school and help the students and the teachers, to move around. It is important then for us to look at, this girls' school, and support them so as to promote, girls' education, which will be promoting education for the entire country.
On the choice of a girls-only school founded in 1948, the GND cites corporate social responsibility as a factor.
Our operation in Lagos is both in Apapa and also Surulere. It is very strategic for us, to choose to engage, with our host community and give back to them, in form of corporate, social responsibility.
We continue to do this in various geographical locations of Nigeria.
For the Lagos State Commissioner for Education, the intervention is most welcome under the State Support Our School initiative.
Well, as government, we always said it, that we can't do it alone, and that's why we called on other private sectors and to do this kind of initiative, and that's why I thank Flour Mills most profusely.
As the state government insists it cannot fund education alone, it has also challenged other well-meaning organizations to emulate Flour Mills Nigeria PLC in developing the sector. Henry Ogunjimi, reporting for Channels Television News.
First Bank, truly the first.
Time for some more business news now. Here's Jocko Rogers.
Thank you so much, Amarachi. The federal government is likely to have more cash to spend in 2014 as the executive gives in to the demand of the legislature to have a higher oil benchmark to fuel the budget. This will be made possible by the agreed benchmark oil price assumption of $77.05 a barrel from $74 a barrel in the original budget plan. The rise means more money spent and less saved than originally intended. The federal government revenue is expected to be 3.73 trillion naira in 2014 compared with 3.5 trillion naira in 2013. This was out of the projected gross federally collectible revenue of 10.88 trillion naira expected in 2014. Oil and gas revenue is projected at 7.16 trillion naira in 2014, while provision for debt servicing is 712 billion naira, a rise from 591.8 billion in 2013. The government is also projecting oil production at 2.38 million barrels per day and an exchange rate of 160 naira to the US dollar. For the second consecutive year, Etisalat Nigeria is rewarding young Nigerian talents for their invaluable innovation in the African market. At a presentation ceremony for the 2013 Etisalat Prize for Innovation, prizes were won for the most innovative product and idea.
Etisalat believes innovation should go beyond improvements in products and services. It must also have valuable social and economic impact on consumers.
Etisalat launched the prize for innovation because one thing we found was that there were so many amazing ideas and concepts that came our way as a company. And some of them were great beginnings of ideas, great concepts.
Out of the 4 finalists shortlisted for this year's Etisalat Pan-African Prize for Innovation, Adebayo Adegbembo and Uche Okocha emerged last man standing, winning cash prizes in foreign currency for their innovative products and ideas.
Behind the award is Asha, which means culture in Yoruba, and it's a collection of interactive smartphone and tablet applications to teach kids about their culture vis-a-vis languages, folk tales, and things like that. Okay, so the journey for me has been, for myself and my team, has been interesting. Really, it's been, driven by passion and a need to actually address this problem of cultural decline amongst kids.
The feeling is quite overwhelming. It's overwhelming because I had an idea in my closet. I saw the competition. I felt like I should apply, and I did. I put in my best, and I got the reward. It's quite overwhelming.
The acting CEO of Etisalat Nigeria, Matthew Wisher, explains the reason and significance of the award.
Innovation is very important to companies. I see it's important to communities and indeed to countries. And Etisalat has always been an innovative company ever since our launch, and we're recognized as one of the most innovative companies in Nigeria.
For Etisalat, if you got that innovative edge in technology, showcasing these talents can help improve lives of Nigerians who use these technologies.
Well, there's more. For the next 1 year, the 5 lucky boys and girls who emerged winners of Indomie's Indomitables Magnet promo will not have to pay a kobo for their education. They will also get a chance to feature in the Indomitable cartoon series. The winners were picked in Lagos, Southwest Nigeria through a draw organized by Dufil Primer Foods, makers of Indomie noodles. The promo is designed to help relaunch the Indomitables package of the popular Indomie noodles while giving back to the society.
Launched some 3.5 months ago, and after so many scratchings and flashings by Nigerian kids, Dufil Primer Foods PLC, makers of the popular Indomie noodles, brought together members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm in Lagos to witness the climax of the Indomitables Magnet promo.
Luckily, your number has been chosen as a winner.
Thank you, sir.
Just hold on, madam. Which one of them participated? What's the name?
After a rigorous selection process, 5 lucky Nigerian kids emerged winners through a computer software platform.
Altogether, we have close to 2 million people who had flashed numbers, but for people who had actually gotten that 16 numbers flashed, we're running to maybe in excess of 70,000. Initially, some people thought maybe it was fraud, but of course, that's why we've invited gentlemen of the press to come and witness and be part of it.
10-year-old Moyosore Bamishaye from Ikorodu, 11-year-old Chidinma Ewunile from Aguta in Anambra State, 10-year-old Oluwaseyi Olukolu from Lagos Island, 15-year-old Sultan Akindele from Ogun State, and 13-year-old Choma Ikuka from Mushi will all enjoy the freebies from Indomie.
we have always received this feedback from kids that they were very excited about the Indomitables we had launched some time back. So what we have done this time around is, with the help of this promo, now we have relaunched the Indomitables. So of these 5 kids, we are going to make cartoon avatars of them, and we are going to put them in the animation series that we are going to have next year. We are going to reward them in terms of scholarship for their school fees. There is no maximum limit for this scholarship, so whatever their school fees is, we'll help them with that.
Duffield Primer Foods PLC has also promised a lineup of more exciting promos for Indomitable kids across the country come 2014. Henry Ogunjimi reporting for Channels Television News.
Let's take a look at today's closing figures from the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Here's Bisi Koka.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Markets Reports. The local bourse extended its gaining streak today as the all-share index appreciated by 0.96% to 39,760.43 points. Market capitalization also rose to 12.72 trillion naira. Now leading the day's price gainers is Nestle with a 64 naira gain ahead of Lafarge Wapco and Nigerian breweries. Stocks that got the cold shoulder include Dangote Cement shedding 1 naira 74 kobo from its share price. Unity Bank pulled the highest volume of shares on the volume chart with 383.82 million units traded. At the finish line, volume came in at 714.2 million units valued at 3.05 billion naira and exchanged in over 4,000 deals. And those were today's figures. I am Bisi Koka.
Thank you, Bisi. That's it on Business News. On the news at 10, we'll leave you with other figures from around the world before Malachi returns with the rest of the news.
First Bank, truly the first.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Super Eagles slip 1 place in latest rankings released by FIFA. That's on Sports News. Just stay with us.